Tonight we've a Brucey bonus. The legend joins Claudia for It Takes Two at 6:30. Now on BBC Two, it's not nice to see her, to not see her. That's it.
Welcome to a Weakest Link edition of Outtake TV.
I'm Paul, I'm 39 years old, I'm from Chelmsford in Essex, and I'm a Christmas turkey plucker.
I'm Bundle, I'm 20 years old, I come from... Oh, shoot! Sorry.
I'm Justin, I'm 35, I'm from Hunton Bridge in Hertfordshire. Last time on the show, I got 2 questions wrong and failed to bank... Sorry, this is the wrong thing.
I'm Vicky, I'm 35. Sorry.
I'm Sarah, I'm 48. I work in a concession. Sorry.
I'm Steve, I'm from Leicester, I'm 51, and I'm a... Oh, I got it wrong.
I'm Paul, from London. I'm 43, sorry.
Yes, dazed and bewildered contestants, and that's even before I've asked a question. But at least those competing know who's boss.
You must just be perfect, Anne.
I am.
But one of them will leave with nothing. As round by round, we choose the player. I've forgotten... I'm sorry. I've only done it 785 times.
In geography, which ocean derived its name from that of a mythological... I'll start again. Kenny, in geography, which ocean derives... Kenny, in geography, which ocean derives its name from that of a mythological... Oh, sorry. In biology, the word dentition refers to the type, number and arrangement of what?
My bra size?
Teeth. Dean, do you know any jokes?
I do.
Go on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Biggish.
Biggish what?
Say who am.
Oh. We'll do it again.
Knock, knock.
What do I say?
Who's there?
That's what I did say.
I didn't know I said biggest who. Biggest what you said, so I said biggest who.
So what do you want me to say?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Biggest.
Biggest what?
That's my presenter.
We'll try again.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Biggish.
Now what do you want me to say?
Why don't you say biggest you?
Biggest you.
Not today, thanks.
Stephen, which term derived from the biblical book of Leviticus... Sorry, I'll start again. Which term derived from the biblical book of Leviticus... I'll do it again. Which term derived from the biblical book of Leviticus means one who is blamed or punished for the sins of others?
I don't know.
So, Brian, have you got any of your own teeth left?
Virtually none now, no.
I can't see any teeth.
Are there?
Are they? Are they somebody else's?
No, I think they're manufactured, actually.
Really? You a fan of hers?
Am I? That's why I didn't get that.
I thought you said they were Maggie Thatcher's. What did you say? Quite chippy, that Brian Moore, but old Pitbull did also reveal a softer side, as well as a decent sense of humour. What are you qualified to do?
I'm a solicitor. I'm a semi-skilled sheet metal shearer. I'm a manicurist.
You're a manicurist?
Yes, I am, yeah. So if you want a hand job, Anne, you're fine.
the thing about the weakest link. We are spontaneous, we are reckless. Oh, yes, we sail very close to the wind. Paul, what do you do?
I'm a turkey farmer and a turkey plucker.
How quickly can you say turkey plucker?
Plucker, turkey plucker, turkey plucker. Plucker.
Who'd you pluck for?
My company.
Who'd you pluck with?
Lots of other pluckers.
How quickly can you pluck?
Very, very quickly. I can pluck very quickly. I'm the fastest plucker, second fastest plucker in the world.
Who's the fastest plucker?
Fastest plucker is an Irish guy called Vince Pilkington.
How much quicker does he pluck than you pluck?
He's the fastest plucker I know. He's a really, really fast plucker. He plucks 22 seconds faster than I pluck.
Does anyone else in your family pluck?
We all pluck.
How many in your family?
6.
Who plucks the best?
Me, I'm the best plucker ever.
Who's the second best plucker in your family?
My sister.
If I wanted to become a plucker, what would I have to do?
You have to have very, very nimble fingers.
Can you dress a turkey?
I can do everything with turkeys.
Not surprisingly, all that plucking wore him out and he plucked off in round 5. To go the distance on the weakest link, you need to think before you speak. Interestingly, pass is not the worst answer. Start the clock. Richard, during the Second World War in June 1940, Paris was captured by troops from which country?
Britain.
Germany.
Which word can mean both discarded rubbish and a number of animals born at a single birth?
Listen, in geography, the name of the United Kingdom is commonly abbreviated to which 2 letters?
GB.
Even UK, Christine.
The name of which famous racehorse was the word murder spelt backwards?
Sugar.
Red rum.
Andy, which letter of the alphabet sounds exactly the same as a term for a female sheep?
Bear.
You? Never mind. In the acronym SCUBA, for what does the letter B stand?
Bottom.
Breathing. In history and TV, what first name was shared by 18th century explorer Captain Cook and fictional Star Trek commander Captain Kirk?
Robin.
James.
The Mona Lisa is known for having which facial expression, a frown or a smile?
Brown.
Smile. On which day of each year does the British monarch traditionally deliver a festive address to the Commonwealth?
Her birthday.
Christmas Day. Which letter is silent in the word handwriting?
H.
W.
In measuring time, there are exactly how many days in a fortnight?
30.
14. Andy, in the 1951 science fiction novel by John Wyndham, what tea is the name of the coniferous plant that threatened to overrun the world?
Like I know that.
Gemini. In the Eurovision Song Contest, the international juries may announce the points they have awarded in English or which other language?
Dutch.
French. Sonia, in UK construction, what is the general term for a room or rooms adding to an existing house?
An ensuite.
Even an extension. Which type of American whiskey derives its name from the Kentucky county where it was first produced?
Jack Daniels.
Bourbon.
In film, the romantic comedy released in the UK in 2004 starring Bill Murray and set in Tokyo is called Lost in what?
Wales.
Translation. In pop music, which 1966 UK hit single by the Kinks begins with the lyric, "They seek him here, they seek him there." What did you say?
I'm not telling you. Told you once. I'm not telling you.
Celebrity chef Kevin Woodford trying to be clever but actually being just trying. Another tactic, flirting with the host. A risky business, but some do manage to pull it off.
So, Andy.
Be gentle, please.
Austin,
Yes,
why do you think none of them like you?
I think they'd seen that me and you had made a connection. You know, Colin's a very attractive fella. So am I. He obviously thought, let's get rid of Austin, he'll have more chance with you.
Why does Gordon Ramsay get more publicity than anyone else?
My God, you're gorgeous.
So, Simon, did you dye your hair?
No, it's like this naturally, Anne.
Is it?
Yep.
How can I be sure?
No, I think it's a mixture. I think. Well, he had a problem, but I had a lot during that game, so I cannot complain.
Speak to me some more, I love it. So, James, how's it going for you?
Not too bad, Anne, yourself?
And the bit of the posing on the podium?
Why not? Take every opportunity, that's what I say. What do you think?
Is it working for you?
How do you mean, dear?
And me, am I working for you?
No.
No? OK.
You like beautiful women?
Yes.
Have you any feelings for the older woman, Andy?
Many feelings.
I'm so relieved to hear that. Age is no barrier, then?
Not in this case.
Well, you can't blame a woman for asking. Another tip. An outfit can mark you down even before you've opened your mouth. After all, I make the effort, and to be fair, so does the odd girl. Were you stuck for something to wear tonight?
No, it took me a whole weekend. I escaped out of a Bernard Matthews concentration camp.
Darren!
Hello, Anne.
Interested in fashion, are you?
Very much so. Can we not see?
No.
OK.
Why do cooks and chefs always have hair round their face?
It's better than having it anywhere else.
Did you not have time to do your hair, Zoe, before you came on?
Should say it's not only worse than this, it used to be ginger.
So, Sonia, how's it going for you, dear?
OK.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Are you a bit nippy in that top?
A bit.
Are you? What made you choose it?
Well, I bought a white one and a red one, and they thought they'd look better.
Ah, did they? Well, not everyone can be correct, can they? Did you not realise, with that top on, your bra straps would show?
I wanted them to. I think it looks nice.
Do you? Well, there you go. You know what's astonishing, Steve?
Your hair's changed from ginger to gold? That astonishes me.
Did you have those teeth at the time?
Yes. At least they're my own, Anne. Mm.
Anthony? Did you fall in a trifle before you got here? You take your hair off at night to go to bed?
I do, and to be honest, I wasn't actually wearing my own hair today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I went to the hairdressers yesterday and I said, I've got to look as hard as Anne Robinson, and look what they did.
Can you help me about what you'd like to do if you were Prime Minister?
I'd like to ban ginger people from being on television, I think.
Right. Baldies like Brian, no hope. In theory, the weakest link is about voting off the worst player. In practice, some people will use any old excuse to get rid of a rival. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Zoe.
Oh! Now, Richard didn't get a single question wrong, so why are you choosing to vote him off?
He's come to this auspicious occasion not wearing socks, which I think is unforgivable.
Why are you voting her off?
She didn't give me a chewing gum in the taxi earlier on.
Why Malcolm?
Well, Malcolm was the weakest link, I'm afraid, and he got all of his questions wrong.
You're just picking on someone who's even smaller than you are.
Oh, I don't know. I think with my eye heels off, we're about the same height.
Why Austin?
I don't like him.
Why have you voted so often for Kevin?
Because he's got a moustache.
Why did you vote for Sheila?
I didn't intend to.
Oh, someone else wrote that, did they? Why a Baroness?
Well, I love the Baroness, but, you know, it's those tits.
And then there was Sonia, cruelly dispatching dear old Katie Boyle.
I love Katie, but I just couldn't think of... You know, I noticed she got one question wrong. You've got to pick somebody.
Do you know anyone else who got a question wrong, Sonia?
Gemini.
Anyone else?
Can't remember.
How about Sonia?
I know I did, Anne.
Were you not going to mention that, Sonia?
I thought it was obvious.
But sadly, in the end, everyone wanted shot of Katie. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Katie.
Katie.
Katie, I'm sorry.
It's an honest game. It has to be Katie.
Now, 4 years on, the weakest link has been sold around the world. So, dozens and dozens of Robinson clones. Some a bit taller, most a bit fatter, a few, frankly, a lot more scary.
Welcome to The Weakest Link. Hawthorne's novel, The Scarlet Letter. What does the letter A represent?
Slut.
Which word beginning with A is the 4th month of the year?
August.
April. How many pins are used in one frame of a game of 10-pin bowling?
9.
10. In language, what is the 5th letter of the Roman alphabet?
B.
No, E. Which title is given to the wife of a count?
Mistress.
Countess. The woman crowned as the first Miss South Africa in 1926 in a contest organised by SA Ladies Pictorial was Winnie who?
The poo.
No, Winnie Collins, actually. In maths, what do you get when you add the number of days in a week to the number of months in a year?
Oh, don't do this to me. 7 plus 12 is 21.
No, it's 19. What is the approximate top speed of a charging African elephant? 40 or 120 kilometers per hour?
120.
No, 40. For which 1998 action film soundtrack did Aerosmith perform the hit song I Don't Want to Miss a Thing?
Mary Poppins.
Time's up. That was very close, but the correct answer is actually Armageddon. Where is this elephant that does 120 kilometers an hour?
Special place.
I want it. I want you to tell me now where that elephant is. I want it. Casper,
Mum,
it's rumored that you're very successful at what you do.
I feel like a fool. The country's gonna laugh at me for the wrong reasons. 12 plus 7, 21?
Albert Einstein, alive and well and living in South Africa. Thank goodness we're so much brighter over here. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Stephen.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Sandy.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Helen.
Helen.
It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Speak.
Oh, sorry.
David.
Elaine.
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 Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. You're going to think I'm stupid. I can't bloody remember. Seriously, I can't remember. Somebody will have to tell me. I'm serious. I can't remember.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Jamoke.
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 And then there was Lynn Paul, once a young news seeker. Can you explain why you voted for James?
No, I just, he was next to me and he didn't get a couple of answers right, like me.
Say that again, not banging your mic.
Oh, dear.
The old ones are the worst, you know, they take a lot of time.
I said he got a couple
I'd rather not have old ones on.
I
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Just get on with it, Lynn.
I just thought that James got a couple of questions wrong, I mean.
But she did redeem herself. And what was the tune you sang that year?
Beg, steal or borrow.
Well, let's hear a little bit of it.
Oh, you're awful. Oh, sweating. You know I'll beg, steal or borrow, but I'll bring you love.
Here's an indisputable fact. The weakest link can be a terrifying ordeal, even for TV veterans, but it is possible to triumph. Brian, you're a bit old for this sort of thing, aren't you?
I'm catching you up, I think, Anne.
What are you going to be when you grow up?
Well, it's a difficult question, that. Preferably someone who earns a lot of money and doesn't have to work an awful lot. I do take after you an awful lot, Anne.
What does your act involve?
It's similar to yours, but it's more colourful and I sing.
Well, Dorse, my old mate, has just stabbed me in the back. Et tu, Bruto.
Oh, you speak Latin, do you, Austin?
Oui.
When were you born tall, Martin?
Not this tall.
So you're rather good on television, are you?
I'm very televisual like yourself, Anne.
Who said that?
I did.
What are you singing at the moment together?
Songs.
So, Martin, you're a film star now.
I won't go quite that far.
How far would you go?
Just a little bit less than that.
Are your breasts real?
No. Are yours?
I haven't got any. You now have a chance to consider again. You can just wait until I've finished before you...
I was just breathing, actually, Anne. Quite tense.
Is that how you breathe? Like a virgin?
Is that how virgins breathe? You're used to dealing with virgins breathing heavily, are you, Anne?
Some of them's got beards coming through. I didn't mean you.
You did! Yes, occasionally gold is struck. For an example, I give you Lippy Laura from Cambridge. Laura, remind me about you.
I'm an accountant with a very big house, Anne.
Oh, how big is your house?
Not quite as big as yours.
No one's house is as big as mine.
No, I'm not as important.
Do you think orange is a good idea as a colour for someone of your age?
I don't know, it suits you.
So, big house Laura.
That's me.
Where do you live?
In Cambridge, or just south, actually.
How many bedrooms have you got in your house?
4.
How many bathrooms?
2.
You got a dining room?
Yes.
You got a conservatory?
No, but I have a deck with a jacuzzi.
You don't think the jacuzzi's a bit vulgar?
No, lovely for gazing at the stars, especially when you have friends.
But on the whole, the last word is mine. Have I seen you on University Challenge? So what happened to you, Colin?
It was just a clash of heads during a game.
Really? And were you fantastically good-looking before that? Do you collect rents?
No, actually, I don't. It's not that kind of business.
Oh, what kind of business is it?
Well, you build a house on a plot of land and then you sell it. So you don't actually keep it. So the idea is you make profit out of it, which is where you make money from something. Just in case you don't realise that.
I know nothing about making money, James. Virginia, very modestly dressed.
That's me.
Oh, I don't know, Virginia. Your bust is on display at Wimbledon, isn't it? You're a PE teacher, are you?
Yeah, £50 for a session.
It's really 50 quid just to stand there and count, isn't it?
Not really. Massage, if you want it.
Who'd want to be massaged by you? Do you have any nicknames?
No, I don't know.
Oh. Well, you're interesting, aren't you? Yes. Is there any beginning to your knowledge, Darren? That must have been a good school you went to.
Possibly.
What What school did you go to?
I went to Eton.
Eton?
Eton College.
Is that a secondary modern or a comp? Anthony? What did you weigh when you started cooking?
Just before you go, dear.
Yes.
Remind us of your greatest achievements at Wimbledon.
Oh gosh, I suppose winning the mixed doubles a couple of times.
Twice
Yeah.
you won the mixed doubles.
Yeah.
So is this right? The only time you've won Wimbledon is when a girl's helped you?
Yes.
What does bundle come from?
When I was a baby, my mum wasn't very good at wrapping me up, and you couldn't see my head or my feet, and everyone said, can you pass the bundle? And I came known as the bundle, and then bundle's just stuck. And I've been called it ever since.
Have you? Have you got a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Oh, maybe if you changed your name, you would have. Oh, Steve, a bit quicker off the mark with that royalty answer, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Elizabeth I, also known as the Virgin Queen.
Yeah, I know
A lot of experience about virginity, have you?
know a lot about virgins, Anne.
Or is it just a lot of experience of virginity?
So, Thomas, the French press call you the Little Prince. Have they seen you in the changing rooms? What's little about you, Thomas?
I don't know. I didn't find it.
That must be very little then, whatever's little about you. Where are you from?
Liverpool, your neck of the woods.
Yes, I haven't met a dim Liverpudlian before. So, Boris, you're commentating
That's right.
in English.
I'm trying.
How'd you get on with the word Wimbledon?
I think all right.
Let's hear it.
Wimbledon.
Now, I think you're so good at that, I want you to try this. Try the Wumbles of Wimbledon.
The Wumbles of Wimbledon.
Gemini and Katie have 3 votes each. That's unusual for Gemini.
A tough job hosting the Weakest Links. Thank goodness along the way there is the odd presenter's perk.
Boris, is that your own shirt?
Yes.
And the jacket? Is it your own jacket?
It's my own jacket.
Is it?
Yes.
Whose hair is it, Boris?
Mine?
Are you sure?
Yes, I think so.
I don't think so. Oh, Boris, does it change colour?
Change colour a little bit, yes.
Did you dye it, darling?
I did.
Did you? It's very pretty.
You like it?
Yeah.
Well, it was amazing and a great honor for me to have met Nelson Mandela, to have met Muhammad Ali, but by far the most frightening moment was when I met Anne. I thought she's going to eat me up alive.
Willingly. Good night.